Hello, I'm Terry with Terry Hine Associates. I'm out touring some of the homes to be included in our next online auction. This particular property is at 24 Watts Street in York, South Carolina. Don't let the outside fool you when you drive by. I expected the worst when I went in, but the inside's pretty straight. You know, it needs carpet and paint, but it hadn't been torn up. There's a little bit of artwork on the outside on the brick. Also, some of the windows have been knocked out, but you're probably going to put new windows in it anyway. That's what most people are doing when they rehab. So I think you'll find this to be a good house. Don't dismiss it by the pictures and the photos and the video. I encourage you to come out and look at this in person. I think you can have something to be done with this house, and it'll be fine. It does have a brick foundation. It is brick, and it also has feels pretty solid inside. So let's go on in, take a look at it. That'll give you an idea of what you'll see when you come out here to visit it in person. Okay, let's head on in the house. I want you to be cautious when you come. The storm door has been broken. The neighbor told me next door that this just happened not too long ago. Probably some kids throwing something at it. Also, that's a good heavy metal door that I saw coming in. I'm gonna cut on some lights. I hope they'll last. But now look at your surprise. Except for the windows, the walls are pretty smooth, not torn up. Doesn't look too bad. And the ceiling's the same way. Of course, there's no light fixture, but that's pretty common here with some of the houses we sell. And then the carpet, of course, is stained pretty good. You'll probably want some new carpet. All right, through those louvered doors is our kitchen. I'm gonna stand over here. We got a little dining area. Those cabinets could paint, clean up. You might be able to salvage them, put a top on them. Save a little money, according to what you're going to use the house for. Of course, the stove's got to go. Stainless steel sink, intact. Walls look pretty good. Ceiling looks good. The windows, all the glass is out of the window over here. I'll try to show it to you. You know what it looks like. But the walls are pretty good, and you know, this flooring, according to what you're going to use it for, might clean up and be able to use it. There's the window, and this is that deck area out on the side. I'm not sure that's necessary. Somebody added that on at some time. All right, let's head down the hall. I got a pretty nice feature in this house that the first time I've seen it. Looks pretty good. As we go down the hall, I'm noticing the walls look pretty good. Nice and smooth. Ceiling looks all right. And then you turn left, and this is a laundry. Again, not too bad. This upgraded wiring, oh yeah, breakers there. And then we're into the bath right behind the laundry. Might be able to clean that up. Doesn't look too bad in here. Threw a rock through the window. Here's your shower. Walls look good, ceiling fine. It really surprised me because when I came up and saw it had been painted on a little bit on the outside, I thought, well, it'd be destroyed on the inside, but not really. It's in pretty good shape. In here, you know, a few nail holes where they hang a memento or photo or something. The doors are here. Actually have hardware on some of the doors. Ceiling looks good. Of course, the carpet will have to be replaced, but you expected that. And there's one good window. Here we go in another room. They've got wallpaper in here, but I don't see any holes in the wall or anything. Ceiling looks good. This house is not near as bad as I expected. It's in really good shape. And then, of course, the carpet has to be replaced. All right, we're going into what I'll refer to as the master, and it's boarded up, so it'll be a little dark in here. They did knock out the window. Nice closet over here, and then a double closet over there. Walls look pretty good. As far as I can see, just dirt, prep, paint. Looks all right. And then our ceiling area looks all right up there too. Hadn't seen any leaks. This is going to be a winner for somebody. I spoke to the neighbor next door. He's a pretty nice guy. He didn't like it that it got vandalized, but you know, he said he wasn't here. All right, that about finishes the inside. Why don't we go outside and look around? And I think it's going to be a good house for somebody. All you have to do is bid. It's absolute auction. Okay, this is the front of the house. We're standing right here at the door. Hey, the shutters are still on it. That's a plus. I think there's probably something at the paint store to take that paint off the brick, and probably the trim work needs a little attention, maybe some paint or scraping, and you'll have to look at that yourself. I'm gonna go around the right hand side of the house. Again, some scraping, priming, painting, that kind of thing. You may find a board bad, I don't know. It doesn't look too bad from here. Just needs some attention. This is the backyard. I believe if all the pine straw and the leaves were up, it would look pretty sharp. And then we're on around to the back. Of course, the window's been knocked out. They probably knocked them out back here because nobody could see them. And report. There's the air conditioning condensers here. That's nice. And doesn't look that old. Anyway, more paint back here have to be gotten up. But just paint this outside and clean that paint off. I think you'll be okay. And here's a little utility room. Doesn't look too bad in there. Keep your lawnmower. Maybe that porch top ought to come off. Looks like they tried to screen it at one time. Maybe just the deck there would be a better idea. All right, we'll continue on around. Again, our trim needs painting. All right, this is going to be an absolute auction. It sells regardless of price. A good brick home to get started. Not too bad on the outside. You'll need a few things. Some windows mainly is what it's going to need. But paint and carpet, same old story. All right, I'm going to move along to another property. All right, that's going to about wrap us up here at 24 Watts Drive in York, South Carolina. This is a pretty nice little brick home, 3 bedrooms, has a bath and a half. I think when you ride by, you might not be impressed, but when you go inside, you'll see what I'm talking about. I've looked it over pretty good, and I think this house will be a winner for somebody. Maybe somebody that lives in the neighborhood, possibly fix it up for family or friends. Or you might want to do a flip, you might want to do a rental. All right, pretty good house. Before I leave, I want to talk to you about a couple of things. One, read your contract package. A lot of information in there, answers a lot of questions, tells you all about the auction, how to participate, how much money you need, when to pay it. All those questions are answered. That's usually what comes up first. This is an absolute auction. It will be sold to highest bidder regardless of price. Mean business when you place that bid, because you are going to buy it. If you need some additional assistance after reading the contract package, or you need some clarification or have additional questions, that's fine. Give us a call. We're there. Have people on standby. They'll answer your questions, walk you right through the process, anything that you need to make you comfortable bidding on this property. All right, I'm going to leave, but I want to remind you one last time, this is an online auction. All bidding's on the internet. We do not come to the premises to take your bid. So, the address is terryhowe.com. That's where I'll see you at the auction. I hope this video was helpful to you. Hope it'll encourage you to come out, bid on the house, and be the buyer.